Hey my loves, my manifestors, I intend and affirm you guys are doing well and doing exactly what you should be doing to manifest the life of your dreams. I affirm that you are aware of whatever you're allowing in your awareness because that is fundamental to conscious creation. And of course I affirm that you guys are all safe and healthy. If you're new to my channel, welcome to the family. Please do not forget to subscribe and like my videos if you like the content, of course, which I am sure you will. And then post your comments in the comment section below, and you may also join my Facebook group if you still haven't. Okay. I also want to thank you guys for the kind of content ideas that you're giving me. You know, this is like brilliant. This is brilliant. I think I have already affirmed for this some time ago that I will be like constantly supplied, I don't know from where, from you guys, I guess, of course, on ideas which kind of make my content better and different every day. Because usually what happens is whenever somebody is talking about conscious creation, he or she tends to repeat, because it's obvious, because it's repetition is key. But then still, you know, there are a few concepts which I want to talk about today, which I think is going to really bust some myths. Okay, now the first one: do you have to be grateful and thankful for all that you have, otherwise it's going to be taken away from you? Do you, if you're not grateful for what you have, you might lose it? No, you don't have to be grateful for anything. Do I therefore mean that just be an ungrateful person and just, you know, be that pompous person who's like, who doesn't give a damn? No, I don't mean that. Let me explain. This thing comes from this concept of being constantly fearful and thankful to some power outside you who will decide whether you are a person who's good enough to have something or not good enough to have something is crap. It is crap. If you are miserable right now, if you are crying right now, if you are sad right now, are you grateful for it? Are you grateful for it? No. Is that being taken away? Just because you're not grateful for being sad, unhappy, miserable, and feeling broke, is that situation being taken away from your life? Just because you are not grateful for having it? No. Because there is nobody outside you. This is a law of attraction thing. That is precisely why people follow law of attraction. I've been there, so I know. I have walked on eggshells. You don't have to. You don't have to walk on eggshells. You don't need to. I've been there. I've done that. And, you know, like, okay, I have to be this grateful person all the time. Thank you, universe, for doing this for me. No, you don't have to. You are part of source. I am a very grateful person. I am really happy. I'm really content, you know. But that is because I understand that it's all here. It's all here. I've done that, and I would not want you to do that. What you can ideally do is, there's this quote that I live by, I will misquote it, but then you can look it up and you'll find it. In order to get your blessings activated, you have to feel blessed. So I kind of subscribe to that somewhat, okay? It does not necessarily, if there is any noise around me, please ignore it. Please ignore it. You are activating your blessings because you are feeling blessed. It's all about you. There is nobody doing anything for you. No one. No one to change but self. No one to convince but self. How do you do that? Repetition. You pick up something, pick up a thought, focus on it, loop it, saturate your mind, do anything else that you want to do so that you kind of really start believing in it about yourself or about anybody else, and it will manifest. It's just that. If you're feeling broke, you have to pick up a thought which is completely opposite to what you are feeling. Obviously, that's the only solution. And then you loop it, then you focus on it, and it will manifest. So, You are not supposed to feel scared about anything. You are not supposed to feel scared about anything. I've been there, I've done that. When I was like really miserable, I was like, okay, why is the universe doing this to me? No. I decided to change the story. It changed. Took me a while, because these limiting beliefs will constantly push you into fear, in a space where you will feel that there is somebody who's constantly judging you for the kind of person you are. No, nobody is judging you for the kind of person you are. Which brings me to the next part. Like, this is like Neville's line, like, go to the end and harm no one. You should be aware of whatever you're focusing on and not harm anyone, not because there is any God out there who is judging you. There is nobody judging you. There is nobody deciding whether you're a good person or a bad person. You need to go to the end and harm no one, primarily because when you harm somebody, it stays inside you. It becomes a part of your awareness. The moment it becomes a part of your awareness, you will consciously or subconsciously focus on it, because you will know that you've done it. Even if the world is not aware of what you have done, you know that you have done it. It's a part of your awareness, and it will manifest itself to prove to you that you didn't do the right thing. So your moral compass is your own. If you're convinced that you did the right thing, good for you. But if you know that you did not, if you think that you really did not, you kind of harmed an innocent soul, you really harmed an innocent soul, and you think the world knows nothing about it, trust me, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If your moral compass is not in place, it is going to come and bite you in the ass. It will. So therefore, do not harm anyone. Do not think negatively of anyone. Just go to the end and harm no one. Which means there is no universe, there is no God outside you. God is your wonderful human imagination, as Neville puts it. It's just your imagination. It's your consciousness, your subconscious, your God self, your higher self, whatever you name it, that is God for you. So whatever you are justified, if you feel justified that yes, you can do it, you can do it. However, if there is an ounce of feeling that you shouldn't have done something, it is going to come in. So, which means you don't have to be, just relax. You don't have to be grateful for anything and everything. Because if you're watching my channel, it is possible that you love me. Of course you do. That's why you're listening to me. But then it is also possible that you're not happy with something about yourself, your health, your money, your love life, your relationships, anything. So if you're not happy with it, if you're not grateful for it, it's not been taken away from you. How can you change it? You can change it only if you decide to change the story, and you have to do the work, and it will change. It will change. I had a client who actually told me, no, some people are just meant to suffer. Really? That's your assumption. Change it for your own good. For your own good. Okay? So, yeah, that's it. I intend that clarifies a lot for you, that you don't have to be walking on eggshells and praying and saying, okay, I'm so miserable, please help me. No. Affirm that you're divinely blessed. Affirm that you always get what you want. Affirm that you're the God of your reality. Affirm that you're a master manifester. Affirm that things always go your way. Affirm that everything is wonderful, everything is perfect. Isn't it wonderful that everything in my life is perfect? Affirm. Keep affirming consciously. You don't have to believe in it. Keep affirming, and you will see the shifts happening. It has to happen, because you are the God here. You are the part of infinite source. So do yourself a favor and stop watching these videos which constantly tell you that you have to fold your hands and look up at the sky and ask for forgiveness. No, you don't have to. You don't have to. Take your power back, get up, do your stuff. Just stay happy. That's all. Just stay happy. Just do whatever you want to do to manifest your dreams. Just go to the end and harm no one. That's all. That is all. If you think that you want it and you think that you're justified, if you have no one to convince but self, if you have convinced yourself that you're justified and you did not harm any other soul, if you think that you did, then then I don't know. Then you have to figure out a way out of it. You have to figure out a story out of it. So why would we harm anybody? We are manifestors, right? So there are infinite possibilities for everyone. Infinite possibilities existing for everyone. So, which means, like, this is really layered, guys. I mean, if I talk about it in detail, this is going to get really long. So, infinite possibilities for everyone. So, just pick the reality, pick the possibility that you want, pick the reality that you want, and just dwell on it. Just dwell on it. Repeat it, repeat it, repeat it, repeat it, repeat it, till that becomes your dominant thing. And that's it. That's it. You don't need to harm anybody to get your desires. You don't have to. I will probably talk about this again in the next video. Yeah, because I kind of see my clients sometimes getting really anxious about people around them. And you don't have to be. You don't have to be. There's no separation. And this precisely comes because this concept of feeling grateful, otherwise you will lose everything, comes because you feel that you're separate. There is separation. There is no separation. There is no separation. If you convince yourself about something, people have to conform. People have to conform. That's it. That's the only thing that you have to understand. Just convince yourself and people have to conform. Things have to shift. I mean, if there is a mountain between you and your specific person, even that has to shift. If there are 10,000 people who need to move so that you get your job or your money, they will move. That's all. 10,000 or 10 million people. That's how Neville puts it. And it is so. So try it, test it, do it. Do it. You don't have to believe me. But I would suggest, why wouldn't you believe me? If you're watching my channel, of course you believe me. You know that if I'm saying something, I'm definitely here to help you guys. So, okay. Thank you guys for watching. As always, I'm a mindset and manifestation coach. You may also call me a life coach. If you think you could do with some fine-tuning with regard to your manifestation on your journey, please mail me and I will help you detect... Why do I goof up in this line all the time? I will detect your blind spots and help you get your manifestation as easily and as effortlessly as possible. It's done hot out here, you know. Anyway. Do not ever forget your self-concept affirmations. Do not ever forget your affirmations. Keep doing them. Keep doing them and it will. You will just see the shift, you know. You will just see the shift and then you will thank me for it. And I'll be so happy for you guys because I love you guys. Okay, and yeah, that's all. Do not, for the love of God, ever, ever, ever give up. Bye. Happy manifesting.